Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to my version of the small holding series. Just want to say thanks to Scroft for giving me permission to do a series on his custom edit. Really appreciate that, mate. But we have a dog, his name's Viking. I did try and change it to Rusty, but it hasn't changed. But anyway, we're starting off with a bound find John Deere 710, rusty old thing, and then we got the Massey Ferguson 690 with a front loader and a bow fork. I got an issue though, I can't open this door. I don't know if it's supposed to open. I would have thought so. So if you're watching Scroft, I can't get in this door. I don't know if I can go on Giant's Header and do it myself. But when I started this playthrough, I owned the main farm and all the equipment. But I sold all the equipment, sold the farm off. I did keep the big cow shed. We're not going to use it off the bat, but later on down the line we will use it as a cow shed. So all these fields over here we're not going to potentially use for a little while. I've purchased these extra 3 grass fields here, and obviously we own 38. And then obviously after selling all the equipment, I had well over $1 million. I brought what I needed. The only thing I did keep was this plough, which I might swap for the lizard subsoiler, and I kept this weight on the back here. But that's the only 2 items I kept, and I kept 150k in the bank because obviously I need to get a planter or a seeder and a baler. So, but moving forward, we got case lawnmower. This Dan Gurville animal trailer. I got this to pick stones, but we might just get an ordinary stone picker. Then we got the this is just for lime, holds 1500 litres of lime. We have a tedder, and down here we have a Marshall slurry spreader. And in here we've got a John Deere skid steer with a pallet fork and a small bucket. And we've got a feed mixer. Moving down, we've got a ragdoll bow trailer, and then a class windrow. And across the road, shut that. Oh, didn't it? And over here is a combine. Class Dominator. And then an old International. This is the 300 horsepower. So that's going to be our biggest tractor. And then a small Massey Ferguson grain trailer. So this episode we're going to concentrate of mowing this grass, ready to plough. This is going to be our arable field. And obviously the land at the back of the farm, oh down there, the land at the back of the farm needs mowing as well. And then this needs ploughed and turned into a grass field. The 3 grass fields over there, one might come a arable field. But this goes all the way down to the back here as well, where all these trees are, all the way up to here. And I put a fence split we do own a bit over, probably to say here, but I played it safe. So we'll probably knock down these trees eventually and utilise this bit of land here. But to start off with, we're just gonna use what we got up here, get that ploughed and turn it into a grass field. So we're gonna jump in Massey, maybe Massey, or shall we use it international? Let's see if the Massey can handle the lawnmower. I think it should be able to. Nice. But yeah, this is the first time I'm making a video on my new computer, so hopefully I've got all the settings correct, all the bit rate and all that good stuff. So let's just see if this can oh, we need to put our manure heap in, but we ain't got no cows at the minute, so that's not a biggie. Should I go around that way or the other way? Yeah, this horse is perfect. Get rid of all this brush. Sweet. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy the series. I think I'm gonna enjoy playing this small type farm that's been created by Scroft. So once again, really do appreciate you letting me do a let's play on it. So anyway, let's not crash into the tree. Let's get this tackled. I'm quite happy how this has gone. This Massey's pulled this mower perfectly. There's 3 sizes of this mower. I've got the middle size. There's a 2 metre. I think this one's 2.5, 2.6 million, and those are like 3.5 million. But I did buy the biggest one, but it wouldn't fit in none of the sheds, so I swapped that out for this one. But yeah, how much better does that look? And Viking, but even though I had a dog, I see him, obviously it took me like 2 hours to settle this up and get all the equipment back. I did have a little play before I saved it and had a little play. But yeah, the kennel was at the original house, is what you have, so I moved them in, actually in the farm. So his kennel was on the farm, because you don't want the neighbour's dog just coming in your land, do you? So I thought I'd move him. But, gang, that is a wrap for this. And like I said, we're done good. I do own this little bit of wasteland here as well, so potentially we could like put a fence off around here, mow all this brush, and put another fence along here just to fence it off, and then we can use this for like I don't know, goats or some sheep, or even another chicken pasture. I don't want to take all the trees down and then have like this big massive open area. So yeah, I know what I've got it pictured in my head how I want it. But yeah, we're playing with 3 day months, I think. First time ever playing with 3 day months. Oh, saying that, I need a turn. The lowest we're going to be on is ×5. Oh, that's a bit there, I missed. But yeah, I'll go pack this up near the main gate, ready to go across to the other field. I can't remember what number it is, but I just want to go and jump on the John Deere and make sure it's man enough to, one, pull the tether and then pull the windrow. Because that's just going to be his only 3 jobs, is the windrow, the tether and the line. Oh yeah, we have a roller here which can obviously do the grass as well. And over here is a spraying machine, and I am using precision farming. I just thought, oh, well, tractors ain't got the sensors, and I don't think none of these tractors will be able to have the sensors. I'll have to double check that closer to the time. Got a workshop just there. But yeah, look at this rust bucket. Right, let's see if this handle this. I'm hoping so, because if it can, there's no point having this little tractor on the farm. But it's perfect to get in these tight spaces. I say perfect. Right, let's have a look then. Are you gonna work? this way. Oh yeah, you get them. What? Fine, isn't you, John dear? Happy days. About that then, people. I thought this was going to struggle, but no, maybe up the hill it may do. But yeah, 15 mile an hour. kbh is not in mile an hour. I'll have to change that. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. I'm happy with that. Anyway, let's get this field tethered, and then we'll see if it go on the windrow. I'll do that all on the same time lapse. Let's roll. Can you believe that? Sat there right in front of me. I forgot how much a pain in the ass the dog is. I'm Farm Simulator, that is, anyway. But anyway, this John Deere has done this perfectly, absolutely perfectly. I was going to do the rowing in the same time lapse, but it might have been a bit too long, so. But I'm going to get this done, put the tether away. I might go mow that big field off camera, and I'll probably come back to you once I'm nearly finished it, so I'll see you in a little while. Alright people, I said I wasn't going to record that, but I must have knocked the record button, and then I noticed it was on record, so I thought I'll record it and I'll just do some jump cuts. But we're getting there. There's probably about 4 passes this side and about 6 or 7 that side. But I'll get this done, and then I'll come back to you people when it is done. And then we'll take a look in the used market. Hopefully we can pick a baler up and maybe a seeder or a planter. I hope anyway. And there is a few little missed bits here and there, but this is all going to be ploughed in anyway, so right, I'll come back to you when I've got a couple of passes left this side. Alright then, gang, I've just got this patch left to do now. I took the awkward corner up there, and then I went and done the patch over there. So I took a look in the used market as well, and you wouldn't believe there's 2 balers. Both of them are round balers. We're not going to be doing no square bales on this playthrough. They're all going to be round balers. There's the New Holland oldish looking baler, what only does 125s. I'll show you in a minute anyway. I'll show you now. Yeah, there's this case. It goes up to 150 centimetres, that's 62 grand. And there's this one for 25,000. But also, there's this horse planter. Don't do no, only just seed, but it's a direct drill, which is perfect for precision farming. So I'm definitely going to buy that, 100%. And then I'm stuck between these ones. Ideally, that one would be the best one to go through for, because it's the cheapest one. But this one does 150 bales. I'm going to get this done, and then I'll think about it. But we've got 107,000 left. I need enough money to buy the soil sampler, because we need that. Might be able to purchase the soil sample for this one and the 3 grass fields, but the fields what need, like the field at the back of the yard, that's going to need to be used with a soil sample. I don't think I'll be able to buy the soil samples unless once I've created a field it might let me purchase it, but I'm not quite sure. Can't remember how it worked in 22. I've played it for such a long time. Time will tell. But that's 62. We've got 107, so we'll have 45,000 left. But I don't know how much the lime's going to cost, how much lime is going to go through. So we need to be careful. I know we could get the class one, and if we do need any money, we could possibly take a little loan, but I want to try to keep away from the loans as much as I can. But I say this one to you, gang, we're going to get a lot of bales off this, especially if we do the 125s. There's going to be loads of them, so it might be beneficial of going with the class baler, just so we can get them 150 bales. As long as the wrapper can wrap 150, we'll be alright. Oh, that's another thing. We're going to need to buy the wrapper. I definitely don't want to be leasing it. We want to try to stay away from the lease items. But there you go, look. That's all done. Let me just show you. This is just sticks. So finances, is it? So yeah, I sold all the wage payment. 520. Oh no, that's me taking the money away. So don't worry about that, chat. We're not in. I don't know why I got production, DOS, because I ain't got a production. But yeah, we bought land. No, land sold. Land brought. That's the 3 little fields I brought. Construction cost. I don't know what I've done there. That's for all the sold vehicles, new vehicles. That's what it cost me. And then I took away 520,000, which left us with 150,000. So that's what this just is so far. Alright, let's open that up. Oh, I missed a bit. We'll run this back to the yard. I'm going to connect to the plough. And I'm going to sell the plough. And then in the next episode we'll go and get the there's a substore. Oh, impact ain't a good place to go. But yeah, I'll decide I'm gonna get the class baler. If I need to take a little loan to be able to get the wrapper, we'll have to do that. But yeah, I'm definitely going to sell this plough because I don't like using it. The subsoil, there's a subsoil from Black Sheep Modern. I prefer to use that. Oh, this is too heavy for this tractor. Yep. May have to go and get the case. International. Yeah. I'll jump in the international and I'll see you guys down at the store. And we'll bring the baler back. And then we'll see if the Massey's man enough to not the Massey, sorry, John Deere. We'll see if the John Deere's man enough to use the windrowing. But it may be quick if we use the Massey, I suppose. That's better. Yes, I'm out. Right, see you over there, gang. Alright, there we are then. We'll get this sold, we'll get the baler purchased, and then we'll take the baler back to the yard, get the rowing done, and then that'll be it for today, I suppose. Oh, that box has got smaller. That used to be the whole length for that, didn't it? Right. That shouldn't need nothing repairing. Replace the tyres, no thank you. We'll repaint it though for 207. And then we'll sell it. 14,000. That'll pay for the subsoil, I suppose, won't it? Right, let's go into the baler, and we are going to go with the case just because it does the 150 bales. Let me just double check before we buy that though. Make sure the wrapper can wrap 150 bales. I think they can, but not the 180s. I'll have to go with this one. Yeah, 150. That one does square bales as well, so yeah, we'll go with this one here. We can change the colour. Oh, look at that. Yeah. I don't know if I like that grey though. Let's change that to glass red as well. Ah, that's better. Yeah. 26,000. And then that leaves us enough to purchase the wrapper. Oh, not the wrapper, the baler, sorry. Not with it, people, not with it. There you go. There we go. So we've got the baler, the wrapper, and the seeder. It's not the biggest seeder, but it'll do us for now. And then, yeah, that leaves us with 34,000. We've got enough for the subsoiler, but when it comes to buying lime, we'll have to do a contract, a combine. Oh, yeah, in the next episode we'll have to balance the bales to wrap, the bales to move, the subsoil to do. That'll be the second episode, and then in the third one we can hopefully get a contract to pay for some lime and some seed, and for the soil sample. So see you back at the farm, guys. Alright, here we are then, back at the old farm. And what's the name of the farm? It is Scroft World Farm. Very smart. Right, we'll go. Oh, I hit the crap. We'll park this over here. Park this just here. Let's jump in the John Deere. We'll see if it can cope with the windrow. I'll run into that again, mate. I haven't been drinking, people, I promise. I think this should be able to pull this with no problem. Oh, that's it, that's it. Right, I'm going to go down this bit first because of the tree, and whatever I missed on the right of me, I'll come back down and get it again. That's it. Oh, look at the size of that swath, look. Boy. But yeah, this is working great. Well, I'm happy with that, people. I'm well happy with that. Anyway, let's get this field rowed up. Oh, wrong button. I wanted to put it on so just drive. Darn it. Anyway, let's get this done. Well, gang, I changed my mind. I wanted to see how many bales we got off this field. There's a few misfits we can grab. Hopefully we can get near enough on a full bale. But I've got the mod what lets me unload bale early, so we could deposit it when we go and hit the grass, but it's nearing on a full bale. Like I said, there's a few little misbits that we'll swim around and grab. But yeah, I think that's it for today. And we're about to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nearing on 8. Is there any more little bits? I think there is a few little bits, but nothing significant. Not to complete the bow. So 93%. Yeah, that'll do me. So we've got near enough 8 bows. But yeah, that's gonna leave that here for today, folks. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you haven't done already, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you lot all in the next one. See you later, gang.